Sorry, y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey everybody, what's going on? Can y'all hear me? Can you see me? What's going on? Hi everybody. Child, let me get myself together. I'm rushing to y'all, okay? Get here if you can. Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm glad you didn't forget. I'm glad y'all came through. We're about to get into this BondyBlue show, girl. There are a few things I want to talk about, and I'm finally gonna, look at some of these Chrisean and Blueface clips since they've been bombarding us, been bombarding us. Get your words together, bitch. With this shameful, ignorant ass content. I told y'all that one of the biggest things that annoyed me about this Chrisean Blueface shit is people doing this, it's all her and he's a victim shit. Tall, grown ass, strong man that is actually the famous person in this situation could move away from this girl at any moment, but instead chooses to use her in order to get clout and to keep people interested in him because he hasn't made music in I don't know how long. So, it feels like he's just using her because it's easier to do that and do this toxic shit online and with the reality show with their relationship versus, leaving her and finding a girl that's not as crazy and problematic. And the same thing for her. I feel like something is wrong, with both of them. And it annoys me the way people try to make it seem like it's just her. And it just reminds me of the way people always blame women. No matter what, the woman is going to get blamed, honey. It don't matter what's going on, girl. We gonna blame the girl. She get punched in the face, it's her fault. Now, when it comes to her and him abusing her, why she don't just leave? That's what y'all say. Y'all say, why she don't just leave? But then when it comes to him, it's all on her and there's no real, accountability for him whatsoever. Annoys me to no end. So we're going to start with them since that's where I picked up at. Also, I want y'all to try out the new Omiage, which is Bloom Elixirs. I need to put a link in the description box for everybody, but y'all need to try Bloom Elixirs because I love the way it smells. Like the rose and the shampoo and the conditioner is everything for me, okay? But yes, hold up, y'all. Just give me a second. I'm pulling it up because this is recent from the Jasmine brand. Hey, girl. Hey. All right, we're here. We're ready. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? I'm going to play this. Let me know how the audio is for everybody.
Can I ask you a question? So
it's the life we chose.
You're saying you're bad.
No, I said that's bad. I'm not
that
saying you're bad.
You're trying to say, and you're trying to gaslight me. Just let me talk for myself. I don't like nobody setting me up in a conversation. Let me talk for myself.
So
it's sensitive.
I think I'm gonna
What you playing for?
I think I'm gonna finish.
Maybe not.
Why are they playing this weird ass music?
What do you mean? Do it by myself. Are you looking at me?
Wait, this is what I'm saying. Fuck.
No, because you're being weird.
Child, she always saying he being weird whenever he playing in her face. Whenever she says you're being weird, she says that all the time. It literally means you playing in my face.
No, take her outside. Take her outside. I don't speak for you. Right. That's what you said the whole interview. I don't speak for you. So now you're cooked. Like, bro, close the blinds. Bro, close the blinds. Take her outside if you got to. Take her outside.
How many, y'all, we just watched the interview where he literally sat there like a bump on a fucking log. Her whole interview. And kind of made faces when they were talking to her about what she had going on. Like, I think he hates on her. And I think moments like this is when he wants to make her feel like she ain't shit. But nobody would care about him if it wasn't for their relationship. And I think that says more about him than it does about her. Like, she could have been, you know, a black girl, pretty, doing whatever she was doing, living her life. You know, of course, he comes into it on a reality show situation and gives her more accessibility, more money, more clout. Absolutely. But essentially, he's the artist. So he should have been able to do that without her. And it seems to me that once everybody realized he really didn't care about the music like that, and that was just a way for him to get on, and now with the reality show, you know, and her, all of this shit together makes me feel like this is a man that figured out I could probably make more money if I were to exploit some young girl versus if I was to actually try to make music, because it's so hard to make real money doing music. I think he realized how successful toxic relationships are on social media, and they're capitalizing off the situation. The problem is, what it shows us is the way people really think about these relationships when they're happening. Y'all really think this man, as tall as he is, as big as he is, knocking her out, pulling her hair out, all of these things, y'all think he is still a victim, even though he is a man stronger than her, beating her ass. Mind you, she's fighting him back. So, and she hits him first a lot of times. But I feel like he does shit like mentally manipulate her, gaslight her, say mean things to her, play her out in front of people, act like he's not really into her as much as she's into him. And he'll say shit like that on interviews, gaslight her, and then get her to have this angry, crazy bitch reaction. And then the shit goes viral. Like, to me, it's just a cycle of him over and over again emotionally manipulating her by making her feel like he loves her so much in private. And then when they get in front of people, he acts like she's crazy. And, you know, I don't really fuck with her like that. But y'all see how she is. I can't get away from her. And then she gets online after getting some dick, some drugs, alcohol, whatever, allegedly. Okay. And she plays into it. So those of us that can see that she's being used and want better for her also recognize she's toxic and wants to be in this environment. So it's not like we don't see that Chrisean is also very fucked up, but we also feel like, why is it that he has to be a victim in a situation where he is clearly controlling the mental? She may be physically fighting with him, but mentally, I think he's controlling her. And that's just how I feel.
Hey, please get her outside.
Tiny, take her outside.
Bad, bruh.
Can I ask you a question? So,
It's the life he chose.
You're bad.
No, I said that's bad. I'm not
That
saying
mentality.
you're
I'm
bad.
saying
You're
that
trying to
mentality.
say, and you're trying to gaslight me. Just let me.
Pick her up by her ankle.
Like, removing her from the interview like this, get her out of there, that's so disrespectful. If you love that girl, if you care about that girl, if you value that girl in any way, why would you dismiss her like that on camera to embarrass her? He's always doing shit like that. To me, even before they really started fighting online, it was a lot of videos of him posting her crying. A lot of videos of him posting her while, you know, she's all up on him. And he's like, ugh, get off me. Like, he does this all the time to her.
No, talk to yourself, please. Talk to yourself.
You want to be a man? I'm going to show you.
And that's another thing. You want to be a man. What the fuck are you talking about? She wants to be a man. So because she handles disrespect the way she sees men handle disrespect, you want to say, oh, you want to be a man. So to be a woman is to just sit there and take disrespect. Clocked it. Let's go.
Yeah, Ain't nobody trying to grab your woman ever like people trying to be respectful. You'll still be able to talk and assess the situation, but right now, yeah, I just think it's best that it just she off that Hennessy, man.
She may be, but you incited her anger on purpose to get this response because you knew it would go viral. I don't know who the interviewer is. NoJumper. Oh yeah, NoJumper is problematic as fuck. NoJumper is problematic as fuck. I feel like it probably was a setup.
Blue, can you come here? No, can I gotta take you.
Post security. Post security.
Come here.
Yeah, kick all that shit down.
Bro, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that for? What are you doing that? Hurry up, Blue.
Yeah? Or you need to wait your camera.
This is some embarrassing ass shit.
Why are you being extra?
Anyway, so you
You know I move, you know I don't get down like that.
Blue,
So
you've been in this shit for a long time. I'm gonna ask you a real question right now. You've been in the spotlight. You've been in the limelight for quite some time now. Do you really? Because she's got this fame now.
Do y'all hearing everything clearly? Just checking in.
Do you feel like she's mentally prepared and ready to take on this new life?
Hell no. But I feel like I'm the only person who has enough patience for her.
Right.
You're the only person that has enough patience for Chrisean? Do y'all, and this is the thing that's gonna make me mad, because people are gonna agree with this. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. You feeling like that is exactly what men say when they want a woman to believe that it's better for her to stay in the relationship with them. If he really felt like this girl was so abusive and toxic, why is he saying he's the only one that has patience for her? It's really to make her, because she's going to watch this later. And it's also to validate that mindset that you're the prize in the situation, even though you are obviously using this girl to stay on.
So I don't want to see her demise be...
Of course you don't.
Oh, I just said fuck you, and then everybody you deal with now...
I see you helping the fuck out.
It's going to blackball you.
You gave her motion.
I knew she was damaged when I...
Who is this nigga? Because he's like, sir, calm down. Sir, calm down. You can tell when they are pushing this narrative so very heavily.
You know, the show I throw, all the women be damaged, clearly.
And listen, that wasn't her. Y'all saw that? Listen, helping where? The fuck? Let's go back to live mode. Publish. Helping where? Hype man. The line that Megan said, you know, a lot of niggas calling other niggas big bro just to take pictures. It's the vibe it gives. Like when I hear other men like basically sucking, like proverbially sucking another man's dick, like I hate it. I hate it. Like if you were really sexual and wanted to suck a man's dick, that's fine. But to do it in a proverbial way, to do it in a, you know, pick me type of way is so disgusting. And that is the energy I'm receiving from this man. But did y'all notice at the beginning of this clip, that's not Chrisean throwing water on security. I don't know who that was, but feel like homegirl got friends that just, you know, just as toxic as her. But anyway, she said, Blue told them take me out the interview once I got up after I said something too revealing and it wasn't good look for Blue. Yeah, you noticed they cut it, right? Y'all saw that cut. Okay. So hold up. It wasn't a good look for Blue. So I offended Blue. And so he got me removed because I told them I didn't hit first with a glass till he did what he did first before. Glass got involved. I felt like they was trying to set me up in the interview. They were, to make it seem like I started the altercation. They did. I didn't even hear the whole thing to know that's what was going on. Like the energy of the entire interview was make it so that she's the blame. And if you see what's been going on in the comments under a lot of their posts, it's a lot of people doing this. It's her. I'm convinced after watching the show, it's all her. And I'm just like, then you're blind and you're dumb. But I'm gonna let you have it. Anyway, She says, one thing about me, I'll be okay if I started this altercation physically, but this time he should have said next question instead of talking about a situation, and we both knew what happened. I didn't feel like anybody had my back. I felt like I had to really say what happened because that interview really triggered me, bro. And this is exactly what we're talking about. She said you were gaslighting her. Whenever they get into fights, y'all act like it's all her. She's just wilding. She's just drunk. She's just high. And it's like, so y'all are going to act like, and this is why I hated the way he would always record her once she got upset. Because what did you do to get her to that point? I ain't never gonna forget how she tried to out him for having dick in his phone. I ain't never gonna forget how he tried to out her. I mean, she tried to out him about that. So remember, I think that was the time where they might have got into that fight where she threw the bottle at his head. I can't remember because they get in so many different altercations in public. But I do remember that she was in his phone and she saw some shit. And I believe, because she changed it. Y'all know she'll put it out there and then she'll retract later on once she done got dick and felt like, no, I don't want to put him on blast. I feel like there was some niggas in his phone. I feel like there was some penis in his phone. I think he might be more sexually fluid than he would like to admit. I think there was some dick in his phone. And I think that, a lot of this has been to make her look crazy so that nobody believes the shit that she says and does. And also so he can get away with abusing her for clout. But she says, why y'all keep playing with me, bro? This world really ain't for me. I'm not the one, and I'm not even okay with how we do stuff together and we crash out bad because too much pride and evil is involved. I'm telling you, bro, this ain't nobody's fault but mine. A life learning lesson. Set boundaries with people. It don't matter who it is. Yes, young girl, we hope you continue to learn that lesson, but you teeter back and forth so much, we can't really have no hope for you. You got to have the hope for yourself. Child, what happened? It says, photo by the Jasmine brand. She asked multiple times for them not to speak on the topic and they all ignored her request. Then be surprised at her reaction. She knew why she didn't want to discuss the BS. And it was because y'all trying to make it seem like she started a fight and she really didn't start that fight. So, yeah. The Chrisean situation, the Blueface situation is just so fucking toxic. Let me see. What else? It was there another, because this is another one.
She off that Hennessy, man.
Okay.
She don't need nothing. She good. Don't beg her.
That's
gonna make it worse. Don't give her too much attention. It's gonna make it worse.
Don't baby her. Don't give her too much attention. How do y'all not see how manipulative and fucked up that is for you to tell other people to disregard your woman in her face? Like that's crazy as fuck to me. She's not a child. She acts like one, but she's not a child. So when you do things like that in front of people, how do you think she's gonna take that? It's like you can disrespect her all day, but as soon as she say some shit, everybody want to act like she wilding.
So look.
What do you mean too much attention? Why are you doing that? I'm not against you right now. I've been like that. We just not talk about this fucking stupid ass.
Usually you cool.
I'm cool.
Now you being like.
How? Because you're trying to say I started it. Like, nigga, like I hit you first. I didn't hit you first. Don't say that.
I wish you knew that your response to stuff means more than what somebody did first or second. Your response speaks for you.
Okay, but I didn't.
What happens first or second has nothing to do with you.
Does it not? You sound crazy as hell telling her that what you did to her doesn't matter. Only it matters how she responds to it. That sounds cute in the grand scheme of things, but in y'all relationship, that is bullshit. This is definitely gaslighting. This is definitely him being drunk, an asshole, probably feeling a way that people are, like he uses her because he knows people are more interested in him because of her. But I also think he's jealous of the fact that people are more interested in her than him, that she's charismatic. And so they're both fucked up right now, but everybody's going to act like she's the only one. He's literally, like, to me, I can feel how she feels right now. Look at how she, like, I can feel it. She took a deep breath.
Did you hear them what they say though?
Did I say I hit you first?
It's not even that. Did you hear what they said?
I hate when people do that. Did I say that? Motherfucker, you know you insinuated it. Stop fucking playing with me.
What they said.
Yeah,
they wasn't there.
We're talking to them.
About what exactly.
Okay.
So let's get the story straight.
Okay.
Instead of going, what you said is.
What are you talking about? The story is not straight if you're telling her that her response to what you did is more important than what you did. That's not getting the story straight.
Fuck what they said. I'm saying, like, if they're saying what they're saying.
Fuck what they saying. If we saying fuck what they saying, why you saying what they saying?
Because we're interviewing with them, and you was agreeing with the same niggas we saying fuck what they saying. What you saying?
Hello?
You just said fuck them.
She makes sense to me.
I'm not against you. I'm here with you. I'm listening.
Nobody
But I ain't trying to laugh. I ain't trying to get a joke. What you
I ain't
saying?
against you. I might be against certain situations.
Trying to play her out. Trying to play her out with like it's like the interviewers and him are trying to do the same thing to her in the same moment. And I understand she drunk. She fucked up. But she's very clear.
Hey, listen, I might be against certain situations, but I'm not
Yeah,
against
they
certain
always giving her
situations.
alcohol in these interviews.
What you playing for?
So
It's
I
sensitive.
think I'm gonna finish.
What you playing for?
I think I'm gonna finish interview.
No, you're not.
You wanna do it by yourself?
What do you mean? Do it by
I'm gonna do it. I'm
myself?
gonna do it. I'm
Are
not
you
finna-
looking at
no,
me?
No. Wait, listen to what I'm saying. Fuck
No,
it.
because you're being weird.
Listen to what I'm
You
saying.
are.
You're talking to me. Am I supposed to just be quiet?
That's crazy. This
If
is
you
crazy.
want me to be
guys,
quiet,
look.
I
I'll be
never thought I'd be
quiet.
dealing with a female like
If you
this.
want-
Like,
listen.
Fuck what they
Okay,
said.
so
Fuck what they said. I'm saying, like, if they're saying what they're
fuck what
saying,
they saying. If we saying fuck what they saying, why you saying what they saying?
because we're interviewing with them. And be quiet, I'll be
When I talk
quiet.
sharp, my bitch gonna shut the fuck up.
Man, that's weird, bro. Like,
Hold on,
hey,
sharp.
shut the
I
fuck
feel
up.
what
I
you're
say
saying.
shut the fuck
Oh, you
up.
feel what he's saying?
Usually when I talk, I'm used to a bitch shutting the fuck up, listen to what I'm saying, dissecting it, and then picking her part of
Her truth.
You see the homegirl give her the water, right? The homegirl takes the liquor and gives her the water.
exactly.
I feel it.
This one right here, she just
Stop saying this one right here.
All of this is so disrespectful. I can't stand the way people are gonna really sit up here and act like this is like, y'all, this is really like mental and emotional abuse, what is happening in this interview. And then when she has this huge response after sitting there dealing with this for, it seems like a lot of time with the alcohol in tow.
Talk to me. Look at me.
it's like-
I'm right here. I'm fucking right here. I'm right here with you.
you gonna finish?
Stop playing with me with Sharp. I love you. You're just talking to Sharp and you trying to like isolate me from that conversation.
Yeah, he
I
is.
love you. I'm sorry. You want me to be the bitch you talking about?
She knows that he's being mean to her right now. Like, he's trying to pretend like he's not being cruel to her. And then interviewers are acting like he's not being cruel to her. Whoever that dude is during the interview, I don't even want to know who that is. I don't even want to know who that is. Yeah. He's making the situation worse.
About what you talking to Shark about? I'll be that bitch. You said any other bitch.
And this is what I want for her. What I want for her in these moments when she realizes people are playing with her mind like this is to take the deep breath, get up, and walk the fuck out. Don't say nothing else. You can't, him doing that I'ma kick you out shit, that made her be like, you can't kick me out. It was a mind game. But if she would have been like, you ain't gotta kick me out, nigga, do the rest of this interview by yourself since you so fucking interesting by yourself. Do the interview by yourself and walk the fuck out. I bet you any money they would have been trying to get her back if she would have just walked off. But the fact that he tried to play with her to get that response out of her, he was trying to get that response out of her the whole time. I feel so bad. Like, I can't watch this and not feel bad for her because I see how he doing her in this moment. It's very hard for me.
What? I'll be cool and I'll be quiet. I'll be
I
cool.
speak for myself.
I'll be cool and I'll be quiet. Like,
Talking.
I'll be quiet. I'll be
When I talk
quiet.
sharp, my bitch gonna shut the fuck up. If you gonna be quiet, why you still talking?
Cause I'm talking to you, man.
What are you talking about?
Cause Daddy, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you how I feel.
So let's bring things.
Not to get hit like that.
Rock, I have a question for you.
We're trying to get to
I'm
some
not
questions
being
here,
weird.
sweetie. For real, for real.
Like, I hate the fact that as a woman remembering my young woman days, when I watch them, I understand.
I don't care.
Like, I understand what she's going through and what he's doing.
Rock, I have a question for you.
The fuck? They asking hard questions that nobody never asks. And this is how I'm answering them, straight up. If you don't want to be with me, then just answer this and
I
stay
fuck with
there.
that. She said her asking some hard ass questions.
I feel
that shit. She said, hold on.
Ask them questions. So you
We're trying here, baby, but
Well, I have another hard question.
hello, babe. Why not?
You know why? Because what matters more in this moment is that he validate her feelings and he's refusing to do it. That's all she wants. Just like that. All that look at me means remember how we are when we're alone. Remember how we are when we're alone. But the thing that you don't understand is that in this moment, you think that he's just, I know what she feels. Niggas do this thing where they start pump faking and putting up all these walls because they feel slighted. And then you got to be like, look, I'm not trying to come at you like that. Hear me out. Like, stop being defensive and listen to me like with an open mind and an open heart, because I'm not talking to you like somebody that don't fuck with you. Like, this is like, I could hear the plea in her voice, the way she's talking to him. Please go back to the way it is when we're good. In this moment right now, remember who I am. Show me the respect that you want me to show you. In this moment, remember who I am to you. That is what she's trying so hard to do. And he's like, man, you tripping, and stop, and keep gaslighting her, making it seem like she's crazy when he knows exactly what he's doing in this moment. And that is why I cannot view them in the same way. That's why it don't matter how much y'all point out that they're both toxic, they're both abusive. I will still see this as him mentally and emotionally abusing her to get the response for the clout.
Hey, come on. Hey, Rock.
I'm gonna step out and let y'all do the interview.
All right.
What are you getting
Hey.
up for?
You gotta be quiet. Why you split?
This shit is so sad. It's like literally watching a woman run behind a nigga that beats her up. You know? Like, you ever seen like a woman in the street getting her ass beat and a man comes in to break it up and then the other nigga runs off and she runs behind him? Baby, wait, don't leave. Yeah, no, this was so their interview could go viral. This is so NoJumper and they little interview can go viral.
He about to sit back down.
He about to sit her down.
You gonna body slam or body slam? You pick. Schoolyard. Pick one. I got security in here. Y'all better call.
Hey, Syke, can you please help
Call your
me?
security.
Get some help with that, please. Thank you.
Who is this nigga? Security, can we get some help with that? Oh, now that you done using her in the moment, now you want to tap on to the, get her out of here. Shut the fuck. Whoever this dude is, like, I can't.
Hey, sweetie, come on now.
Sign up in here and you ain't got the security on standby? No, take her outside. Take her outside.
Is Tone around?
And this is when everything
Waiting on you.
goes
Please
downhill.
help assess the situation, please.
I'm gonna show you. Okay. No.
And now you masculinize her and call her a man because you have sat here and like talk shit to this girl. My bitch gonna be like this. Why you being weird? Gaslit her. Talk hella disrespectful for her while she just sat there trying to get him to stop being mean to her. And then y'all turn around and act like it's all her. This shit is crazy. But it is definitely a science experiment on watching toxic relationships in real time and how men will act like they're a victim when they're really a fucking narcissist. Antagonizing, instigating. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, you guys. I fucking hate it. Like, and then the fact that people constantly put this shit online, you know what I'm saying? Like, every time you turn around, this shit is online. Every time you turn around, it's another conversation about Chrisean and Blueface and some stupid fucking argument and some stupid fucking fight. Like, I'm just so over it, y'all. Anyway, it's sad, but it is what it is. So let's move on. Okay, let's move on. Hold up, girl. Because I just want to know. I just want to know if it's just me. Because I feel like a lot of times people be making me feel crazy. And it's not just me. Y'all just don't want to be admitting that, I be right. What's going on here? What's going on here, you ask? This is Gunplay and Vonshae. Y'all know Gunplay from Love and Hip Hop, Family Reunion, Love and Hip Hop Miami. He has just been, talking about how he's clean. He's got this beautiful girl that he just got pregnant. She's very beautiful. But then this. Every time I talk about how problematic I find Gunplay, especially on Twitter, there's always somebody coming to his defense. There's always somebody like, no, he's trying to change. No, he's trying to be different. And then I get a photo shoot like this. And I know people don't pay attention to these things, but I pay attention to these things. In this picture, this lady is pregnant. Why is she on the ground and he's standing up? It looks as if she's kneeling before him. She is a pregnant woman kneeling before a man. Am I the only one that feels like that look crazy? Am I the only one that feels like this looks like she's below him and he's above her? And so then when you match that with his pimp hoe mentality mindset, I want to understand how you feel like this is not eventually going to turn into something toxic. How old is Vonshae? Can somebody tell me? Child is giving bow down bitches. Let me tell you something. Never, girl, I don't know, girl. Maybe I'm just a different type of person. I'm just a different type of woman. You know, I might be a little defensive. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me like that. Yeah, that might be me. That might be me. But that's okay. Because I protect my peace from people. Okay? There are a lot of people that would be around me with toxic shit if I didn't clock the smallest things and push away. Okay? This right here is toxic. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. There is no way you, as this beautiful pregnant woman, should be on your knees in front of this fucking man. I don't care how much he big her up on the show. I don't care how much he talk about, you know, how she saved him. I need to understand, if this woman saved you, why is she bending to you as if you're Jesus? Like, girl, just because people act like shit like this don't matter. You know what I'm saying? People act like shit like this don't matter. But to me, it's representative. Like, when you take a fucking picture like this, it is representative of the mindset that y'all have. Because if you was a woman that really felt what it is to be with child and how godly that makes you, you should know that in no way, shape, or form should, should he be above you. You gave this nigga new life. Literally. He should be bending to you, bitch. I don't even understand. Why would she be pregnant on her knees? Somebody tell me. Like, this is one of the moments where you should be exalted as a woman. And when I say exalted, I mean put on a fucking pedestal, because you got this nigga seed in your womb. You should be on a pedestal, bitch. And going off the things he said about her, she should be on a pedestal. So this is giving your master owner. It absolutely is. I don't like the visual. I don't like the visual. I don't care. Look, somebody said she better get up. Girl, be for real. Why he standing over you like that? Like he the Lord or something. Some of the women understand. I know damn well he got on jeans. He ain't got on jeans. Child, I don't even care about the jeans. Even though I do feel like this was absolutely a time for linen pants. This was absolutely a time for linen pants, Gunplay. I saw somebody, yes. Princess treatment. Princess treatment is pedophilia type of mindset. A man should only refer to his daughter or female dog as a princess. Your man should see you as a queen, his equal. But that's not the case. I'm so glad you brought that up. Let me... Hold up. Wait, no, cancel. Okay. Hold up, y'all. I'm so glad you said that. Hold up. Publish. And then hold up. Because we about to go to something different right quick. I'm glad you said that. Let me go. Because I just saw another one of these posts today. And as much as I like this nigga, it's all problematic.
When I met the girl of my dreams, I started giving out princess treatment. I turned into a hardcore trip. When I met the girl of my dreams, I started giving out princess treatment. I turned into a hardcore trip. In the world, you want this girl to just totally be monogamous with you. Shut down. Don't get a pussy up. Don't entertain no niggas. Don't go stand in no other section. Don't go do this. Don't go do that. If you want her to solely be 100% available for you and only available for you, then you gotta give her princess treatment. You gotta treat her like a princess. You gotta treat this woman with the ultimate respect. And princess treatment don't only mean I'm buying you gifts, I'm buying you clothes, I'm spoiling you with cars and everything like that. That ain't what princess
princess treatment only mean? Princess treatment mean love and affection. The way you speak to a woman, the way you guide her, the way you show her things that she haven't been shown before, the way you put her in position, the way you uplift her and motivate her, pray for her spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. If you don't have those top four, if you're not stimulating her physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially, you're not giving her princess treatment.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it right there because he's gonna repeat himself, further. A few things. Can't keep still, huh? One thing. The other thing, as soon as I heard princess, I didn't like it. As soon as I heard princess treatment, I didn't like it. Nigga, I am not a child. I am not your daughter. Okay? Prince and princess are children. Okay? Children. I am a queen because I am an adult woman. Okay? I am an adult woman. I am a queen, sweetheart. And if you want to be seen as a king and not a prince, then you need to change your language. But I'm going to tell you what Khaotic giving me. Khaotic giving me pimp. And I like Khaotic. But this conversation comes from a pimp mindset. Him and Gunplay have that in common. This is very much pimp mindset. You're talking about love bombing a bitch in order to get her to do what you want her to do. Nigga said nigga cut his hair and turned into a life coach. He know how women see him. I also feel like he probably watched my review when I talked about how he need to be a little bit more serious, and then the girls will respond to him because he's funny and he's likable. But I also feel like you're the man that I would have to be careful around. Like, he's the type of man I would have to be careful around. Because I love me an old charismatic ass dude. But I always pick up on energy first. And a lot of men that are charismatic in this way, I feel unsafe around. I don't know how to explain it. But it feels like they're showing you this fun side of themselves so that when they flip on you, you are completely like, what the fuck? I do feel like niggas like this that do all of this love bombing and all of this pimp talk shit and them princess treatment and all of that, as cool as Khaotic seems, there is a moment where I feel like he gonna completely switch on you and turn into one of the most disrespectful niggas ever, and you gonna be looking at him like, nigga, you had to be nice to me to get the pussy in the first place. Now that I've given it to you and got emotionally wrapped up, now you're gonna turn into an asshole on me. That's what he feels like. That's what this feels like to me, this conversation. And once again, I want to be wrong because I like Khaotic. I want to be wrong because I like him. But y'all come from the same place. All of you men come from the same place. Y'all have the same mindset. It's so funny because now that I have been spending more time with and I see, I keep saying he's my best friend because when I was growing up, he really was. Like, there was no other person that I would have considered as close as I was with him. And we meant a lot to each other growing up. But as we became adults, our relationship changed. Now we're back to, this place of trying to spend time with each other and get back to that friendship without any of the weird ass energy that we feel like people kind of put on us. So I love having that perspective because we have really good conversations and I'm able to really hear how men think. And this is a man that takes care of his responsibilities. It's a man that takes care of his kids. It's a man that holds himself with respect, reads books. Okay. My friend is like an extremely good example of educated black man that has manners, sweet, got their shit together. But it's also on some freak shit. Fuck your head up. You know what I'm saying? So I love having conversations with him for his perspective, but what I have learned most is that there is a level to this shit where even though as a woman, I have camaraderie with other women and I feel the specialness of when women come together, I feel like when men come together, they are more so in a space of toxicity. Y'all come together so that y'all could like validate each other's bullshit. And y'all think that women do that, but I feel like men do that more than women because men don't be ready to deal with certain truths. Everybody walks on eggshells with men because if I tell you the truth and you don't like it, then all of a sudden I'm a mean black bitch that's not being careful with my words. And now you can do something to me because I said something you don't like. So a lot of the times I feel like these men love to keep a separation between them and women, their friendships specifically, so that they can stay not being held accountable for their fucked up mindsets. So when all of the niggas was together on Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion, I was like, I appreciate y'all for having moments speaking about y'all emotions, but we're also going to point out how y'all have like a lack of accountability in the way y'all talk about the things that y'all are traumatized by. Because a lot of the things y'all are traumatized by were things that y'all got into yourselves, decisions that y'all made for yourselves. And there's no conversation about, I made that choice, I fucked up, I have to be different. There's not really a lot of conversation that sounds like that. It's all, this happened to me and now I gotta heal. I gotta get past it. But it's also in a way of, I have to get over something, not that I have to learn from what I did so I don't repeat the mistake in the same way. They're not really trying to fully get out of the patriarchal, fucked up oppressive mindsets. Because the funny thing about the patriarchy, men are being mind fucked by it because they see that they have power in this society, but they don't understand that power adds so much responsibility that a lot of them can't handle. And that's why they crack under pressure. And then they look at women, oh, y'all have it easier. Get the fuck out of here. No, we don't. Just like y'all can go and sell drugs, we can go and sell pussy. There are more women that go to school, like in the black community. I feel like there are more black men that want to go and do the illegal thing to get on. And there are more black women that want to go to school and do it, the way that they feel is more comfortable for them to live a safe lifestyle. Niggas don't want to be safe. They don't care. Safety is not a thing for them, And of course that comes from another place, upbringing, trauma, spaces of lack, all of those things. But I need for y'all to do more work, because when y'all start talking like this, it looks cute. You got your hair cut and all of that. But if you don't do the real inner work on yourself, you are just setting up another woman to be product of your bullshit. I'm just saying. Like, you're going to get into a relationship with a woman, princesser, cheat, be fucked up, and then when she get mad, gaslight and act like it's her fault? Because that's what y'all be doing. But I understand there's an avenue for this because there are so many men, all you red pill men, all of you men that get online to disparage black women in order to get some response out of them. There's another subset of niggas that see y'all and it's like, man, I'm gonna put the sugar on these bitches. I'm gonna put all the honey on these hoes, okay? Them lame ass niggas don't know what they doing. That's why you don't hear a lot of these black women ain't like, those conversations don't come from hood niggas. Hood niggas gon' like, they like you to say no. Okay? They like for you to give them a little pushback so that they can come a little bit harder with their shit. You simp. And it's, to me, the real example of a simp is the dudes that don't want to compete because they too scary to compete for a woman's affections. They too scary to compete. But see, these hood niggas, they will compete because they see how lame y'all are. The only problem is they will compete and it's only from a manipulative place. It's not so they can actually get the queen and fall in love and do all of this shit. It's so that they can get the pussy. So that they can manipulate the woman. You know what I'm saying? It's just people using different avenues, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Use sugar to manipulate the women. Use vinegar to manipulate the women. We don't come together to heal. When I get together with my sister or friends, we laugh and cry because a breakthrough usually happens. We do. And we'll have the nerve to be a mama's boy. It's giving bags of candy for me. Child, not bags of candy. The thing is, we black women go through racism and sexism, but still choose to succeed legally. And that's another thing. So I feel like, and I've been saying this, like, y'all punk out. Y'all live in a society that basically tells y'all, you gotta be hard. You gotta do this shit. And y'all punk out, even though people are telling y'all, it's a trap. Don't do it. It's just so that they can catch you up. And y'all niggas in the streets like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get caught up. I don't care. Okay. Well, now you caught up. And so now fast forward to you being in your 30s and not having anything to really show for it. The female counterparts, the women counterparts that you grew up with, even the hood girls got a state job. Even the hood girls that went and took her a couple of classes so she could make her money a legal way. Even if she got her a little side hustle that's on some illegality. She gonna always make sure that she doing her shit in a legal way so she could move forward. Because we recognize it's a trap. Why can't y'all recognize it's a trap? And then they act like they don't have any other options. And it's like, y'all do have options. Y'all really think that black women are getting handouts. And it's like, no, we just work harder than y'all. We work harder than y'all. And another thing is that because we're women, we're automatically expected to be submissive. So when we are in work environments, we know how to handle people we don't like. Most of us that keep good jobs is because we have mastered the ability of smiling while saying fuck you in our minds. You niggas don't have enough emotional control for that. The first time some white man makes you feel inferior or makes you feel like you got disrespected, you want to blow up the job. You want to fight the nigga. I'm just saying. A lot, and this is not, y'all know I'm talking about a specific group of hood niggas that are like Khaotic and Gunplay and all of them. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool though. Because essentially what will happen is these men will have the drug problems, the legality issues, all of that. They'll have their come to Jesus moment, and then they will just resurface as like brand new niggas, and everybody will forget about all of the things that they did prior. And then, you know, they tell y'all that's what you're supposed to do. But y'all don't do the real work. So those issues always end up showing up in different ways. So we'll see. Like for instance, Gunplay. Like for instance, as much as we want you to be saved, niggas, as much as we want you to be better, you are still online doing photo shoots with that young girl like you her pimp and she your hoe. That's how you think about your relationships with women. That's a problem, my dude. I don't know how you think that relationship gonna be long term if that's the mindset you have about women. They're beneath you. That's how y'all think. That's why y'all only share y'all true feelings with other men. And that's stupid. Because essentially, a woman, like a lot of y'all know, is where y'all come to heal. But y'all don't want to heal. Because then you have to do hard work. Nobody wants to do that. But they don't know that, boy. That's a word, man. That's my all day, every day at work. Ciao. That's another reason why, you know, we're able to get to places that some black men aren't. Because y'all have not mastered the art of not cursing people out, not raging when you feel disrespected. Because y'all feel like you're owed respect for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Carlos really gave a good example about when he was talking about destiny. And he said, like, if an employee tells you they not going to do something, you get fired. Well, it's a lot of niggas that have that mentality. I ain't doing that shit. Okay, well, now your punk ass ain't got no job. And then you going to act like, oh, they don't want a black man to work. No, you want to be able to do whatever the fuck you want to do on somebody else's dime because you're entitled. And that's not how any of this works. Come on now. Perfected, corny, laughing at corny jokes. That's why I can't work for him no more. Not like that, because I'm tired. We ain't going to keep doing this. We mastered the as per my previous email energy. Yes. As per my previous email, I sent you in the last. You fan thing. Okay, type it our asses off. Okay? Yes. Where is the queen treatment? And first, nigga, you gotta be a king. I'm sick of all this hierarchy BS, especially because all of it comes from white people. Okay? All of it comes from white people. And I want us to get out of the mindset of thinking that they're the status quo. They're the status quo for us. Like, fuck out of here. Anyway, y'all, let's hold up. I like to get off until I have what I want on the screen. Okay, so hold up. Let me see what else I want to talk about. Because we definitely about to talk about Young Miami. Bitch, we about to talk about Young Miami. Okay. We ready? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, why I picked this one.
Oh, Lord. What is it?
I can't say it.
You got to.
It say take a shower. If you like golden showers, I do.
Golden showers, meaning when the guy pees on you?
Mm-hmm.
Pee on you everywhere? You like it?
I just like it.
You do? Freak of the week, huh? So you say take a shot. You say take a shot. When you
Yeah,
shot?
I took a shot.
You gotta go to shower.
I do.
But like peeing on you.
I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just too.
I'm gonna be honest. Hold on one more thing.
Ooh.
Okay. So. No problem, Jennifer. Happy birthday, love. Child, not them saying P. Diddy. I wasn't ready for that one to be the next clip. I wasn't ready for that to be Bruh. P. Diddy trending at 6 a.m. is wild. P. Diddy is so simple but amazing. Oh my God. 20 days in the new year and y'all didn't change Brother Love name to P. Diddy. Oh wow. Oh my God. I know P. Diddy about to cancel this show now. P. Diddy gotta be pissed off. Listen. I ain't even had my coffee yet. And y'all got P. Diddy trending. I already know this is not gonna be a productive day. Y'all, that is so fucking funny. Okay. So let's talk about it for a second. Okay. So I know people like to bring up Robert, but let's not talk about Robert, because Robert likes to pee on children, and children don't know what they want sexually. So let's not focus on that. Okay. Let's focus on the fact that Caresha's a grown-ass woman and just told everybody on a public platform, and she's now trending for liking her boyfriend, P. Diddy, to piss on her. Okay, I want to piss on it. Listen, that's the only way we... Haters want to hate, lovers want to love. I don't even want none of the above. I want to piss on you. Yes, I do. I piss on you. I pee on you. Your body is a porta potty. Listen, too fucking funny. Okay. I want to talk about it from a real standpoint, though. So it is a kink. Thank you. I'm glad somebody said it. It's a kink. It's a shame to be king. Me and my homeboy talked about it because my homeboy is into freaky shit in a way that I am not. I'm interested. I like to learn about things. I like to see what people are doing. Doesn't mean that I'm into it, but I just like to know about it because I'm like that Gemini shit. So it's basically like any other humiliation kink. There are people that like to be humiliated. It turns them on for them to be humiliated. It also adds to it that so many people find it nasty. So because people find it disgusting, it makes it even more of a turn on for the person that likes that type of humiliation. So it then puts me in a mindset to ask Caresha, why do you like to be humiliated? And then it brings me back to what I have said about their relationship in the first place, that I feel like he is emotionally and mentally abusive in their relationship. But everybody acts like I'm crazy and that's not what's happening, because she shows up with all of these gifts as if, you know, niggas don't buy you stuff and disrespect you like one, you know, one right after another. Okay. I beat Tina ass and bought her a gift damn near every time. Okay. So I feel like the kink that she just exposed, a lot of the people who's on her level don't understand it. Like a lot of people her age range, a lot of people that's of her hood mentality, they don't understand why they're really into it. So when they hear her say it, they like either or I might have to see, you know, but they don't really click that it means she likes to be humiliated in sex. And so then if you like to be humiliated in sex, I have to wonder how that plays a part in your relationship with Diddy. Because I think Diddy is a narcissist. So I think that there's no way he can be in a relationship with anybody and not be verbally, emotionally, mentally abusive. Because I think he gets off on it. And so when she tells me she likes to be humiliated, and I tell y'all that I think Diddy is a narcissist that likes to humiliate women, yeah, it matches. It works. I do have to wonder what leads you to that, though. Like, what in your childhood leads you to wanting to be pissed on as a way of sexual arousal? I'm not judging it because I'm grown, and the older I get, the more I'm into kink. And the more I'm into kink, the more I don't want to judge other people for their kink, but I am interested. And I do feel like I don't want anybody pissing on me. Like, pee doesn't smell good, so I don't want to be peed on. Also, I was humiliated a lot as a child, so I don't have a kink. I I'm more of a dominant person. Like, I would want to get that, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to pee on anybody, but I would want to, like, you know, nigga, get on your knees in front of me. That's the vibe I would be on. And you know, I could switch. My friend said if I was into BDSM like that, I would be a switch. That I would go back and forth between being a dom and being submissive. And I could definitely see that. However, that would never translate to me wanting to get pissed on. I don't even like people coming in my throat. Like, no. Like, and there's a difference between a woman coming in your throat and a man coming in your throat. I want everybody, like, those of y'all that can gargle that shit going down your throat, more power to you, bitch. That ain't me. I'm sorry. If you try and look, I done told Lyric so many times, you trying to come in my mouth, nigga, we need to be in the shower so I can spit it out immediately after. Because, you know, I love my husband, right? So there have been times over the years where I've let him do things that I don't really like to do just because I want to please him. So I'll do it. And I've done it, and I'm like, yeah, we can't do that again. I almost drowned. It didn't stop. Like, it was like a steady stream of strong sperm. And when I say strong, I mean the projectile to the back of my throat. Like, I was just like, we can't do this no more, love. If we do, we got to be in the shower so I can let it all, you know what I'm saying, run down the sides of my mouth instead of constantly hitting the back of my throat. I can't do it, y'all. Do you want me to throw up? Because I don't want to. I know some people are into that. Suki, you know, Suki was sucking dick and threw up. I'm not into that. Listen, hey, Carmel Kisses, thank you for finally becoming a member. Listen, is Trina follow-up? Like, she needed clarity. So, like, all over? For real, I'm glad she asked that because I wanted to know. I'm with you, Bondy. I'm done stuff with my husband I wouldn't do with nobody else. Listen, it feels like she's exploring kink. She probably is. Oh, y'all, let me show y'all. So, there's an event. There's an event that I think I might try to make Lyric go to that I want to go to. But yeah, I think it's funny. I think Young Miami is always trying to shock somebody. I believe her, but it also, you know, like I said, it just takes me back to, so you have a humiliation kink and you're in a relationship with a narcissist. I'm scared for you, but have fun. I'm scared for you, bitch, but have fun. Okay, I feel like she'll have great life lessons after this relationship is over. But it does feel like, you know, just one of those growth moments. I'm not like, because I feel like people want to judge her for this relationship. I'm not judging you for it, but I can see it. And so I feel like as much fun as you're having, it probably has some really low lows attached to the high highs. You know what I'm saying? Just an overall observation. But let me show y'all, hold up. Let me show y'all this event that I want to go to. Girl, I'm about to pull it up. Hold up. Let me make sure I got the page right. Hold up. This is one of them times where we just being friends. Okay, y'all be friends with me right quick. Okay, so Moaning, hold up. Moaning with the Moon is an event that's happening down here, girl. And you know, the freak in me want to go. Ooh, child, I don't know what that was about. But listen to what it says, and y'all tell me if y'all have ever been to anything like this. Okay, it says, welcome to Moaning at Midnight with Moon. I'm your goddess and host, IQ Moon. I'm so happy you are here. I want to invite you to a late night sensory experience that invites you to taste, touch, smell, feel, and watch a series of sensual activities while engaging in dialogue that centers on the benefits of pleasure and play. Do I still have your attention? This invitation is for couples interested in learning more about their partner's likes and loves, and I have something sweet for my singles and friends who are seeking out their own yes and why. I'm prioritizing the experience, needs, and desires of Black, Latinx, and Indigenous people. Are you still hiding behind the curtain, or are you ready to explore and engage with me? Child, I'm ready to engage. How much are these tickets? Let me see. Because it don't say. You don't say how much the tickets are. What are they, 40? Okay, here we go. Culinary experience, intimate conversation, unlimited champagne, 2 free, 6 for each guest. Child, what is this? What is this around? Where's the price? I want to go. Okay, single or couple. Oh, $100 for couples and $60. Oh, okay. So I think I'm gonna go either way. I'm gonna find that $100, child. Either me and Lyric gonna go, or I'm gonna go by myself, or you know, with my friend. We'll see. But I really want Lyric to go, so we'll see. But this is one of them situations where I don't have to like go. Cause I want to just go see. I'm really I just want to go see ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But girl, it look like it's Liddy. Oh, hold up, I think I know her. I probably do. Anyway, but yeah, y'all let me know. Oh God. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's see. Only when Adrian celebrates 13 months membership. Thank you. I waited to experience certain things in marriage, and when I asked my husband if he wanted me to swallow, he said no. So I ain't gonna press the issue. I know that's right. It's not necessary. I don't think she was burning the kitty. I hope not. Also, I think she doesn't have a filter and she just says things off the cuff. Yes, Young Miami for sure. Not y'all covering y'all. That looks interesting. Listen, I'm piquing the interest of the people that's on my wave with this, but if you're not, I appreciate y'all for coming through anyway. Okay, but you know that conversation, child, I don't know who booty that was. I don't know. That's why I love doing these lives. Yes, I'm very much yeah. Voice. Yes. Thank you, Jennifer. So you're on my wave. Happy birthday. Yeah. So I thought that was interesting. Okay. And speaking of, I feel like it made sense. Okay. I'm with it. Come on now. I basically grew up in a BDSM lifestyle and found out that I'm a dom. That is interesting. How did you grow up in it? Oh my God. Conversations we need to have in a Discord. If I was in NOLA, I would want to go, right? But I want to go because it looks interesting. And like, I was like, the taste, they're going to have food and shit. Like that's, yeah. Okay. I want to go. So yeah, y'all, let me see. Speaking of local things, I know a lot of y'all are not from New Orleans, but those of you who are have an appreciation for our mayor. Okay, having an extramarital affair allegedly with NOPD officer Jeffrey Vappy. Listen, they've been talking about this for a while. I don't know whether it was Lee Zurich or somebody that did a whole story on her coming up about, certain apartments and shit. What? Something about, girl, you crazy. Why? What'd I do? I'm sorry. Anyway. I will go to Discord for that conversation. Yes, listen. Honestly, I'm gonna look into it and see if we can do like a Zoom. And y'all could just pop in and we could talk. Okay, look, our mayor is just really like, I don't know what to do with this. I'm gonna tell you though, I hate to be a person to like compare to men. But like, niggas do shit like this all the time and y'all be out there, he innocent. So shout out to Shanti for saying she innocent. Let me read it, y'all. So the wife of a New Orleans police officer has accused Mayor LaToya Cantrell of having an extramarital affair with her husband. Okay, Bappy was the former member of Cantrell's security detail. Oh, he been married to Danielle Watkins since 2002, and she said Jeffrey allegedly committed continuous acts of adultery throughout their marriage. Jeffrey and Mayor Cantrell were listed in the woman's divorce papers, citing their affair as the reason for her filing for divorce. Particularly petitioner Evers that the defendant has been in an ongoing affair with a person identified as Mrs. LC. Upon information, we believe Mr. Jeffrey Vappy has an ongoing sexual relationship with LC. So yeah, since like 2021. Child, they don't like our mayor. If y'all don't know anything about New Orleans, girl, let me tell you, they do not like our mayor. Cantrell is from California. They don't like how she handled the pandemic when she shut shit down. It really upset conservative white people that live in this area that wanted to still make money during the pandemic, and she was trying to shut shit down in accordance with the country was going through. So that was the first time where I felt like they were dragging her unjustly. When it comes to the crime situation, I feel like New Orleans has always been a place riddled with crime. Like, it's just the way the city is until people really want to do better, but they don't want to do better because everybody is like lower level. I'm not even gonna front on y'all. I feel like none of y'all are really trying to be like good. Y'all just all trying to get what y'all can get. And it's always kind of been like that here in New Orleans. Like, these niggas have always been cheaters. They've always gotten what they wanted to get. They've always exploited, being in these positions of power in New Orleans. So yeah, like I just kind of feel like I never know whether I should really dislike her or not, because I feel like a lot of the things that people dislike her for are things that I don't necessarily feel like are either her fault or I don't care. Like I don't care about her fucking this man. That has nothing to do with me. I don't care. The crime situation, I feel like y'all talk a lot about the crime, but New Orleans had crime before she got here. Y'all be wanting somebody to come in and save the fucking day as if this is not a group effort. Bitch, we can't make all y'all kids not be terrible, especially when the parents are terrible. They got grown-ass people in New Orleans that have some of the most fucked up mentalities that I have ever seen, which is why I stick to myself a lot. So I feel like, you know, there's a level to this shit where y'all are requiring something of the mayor that all of y'all are not really trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But child... Like, that's why I never really want to hit too hard on black women when they're in these positions, because it's exhausting. I need Toya to step down. Folks stay dragging her. I don't want her to step down. I don't want her to acquiesce to people. Like, because I think it's weird for y'all to have a take her down type of vibe. Like, is it because she's a black woman? Like, I need to understand why... When all of the previous mayors were doing mad fucked up shit, illegal shit, y'all never called for them to be fired from their job as often and as hard as y'all do with her. And a lot of it feels like y'all want her to be some perfect example that y'all never required the men to be. So, like, I never really know whether I should feel a way about her or not. Like, I don't know. She did start off doing the right thing in the panini. She did. And they hated her for it. And then that made me feel like I don't know if I can dislike her for that. New Orleans will always have crime because a lot of things for kids have been removed from this city to placate tourists. I'm going to tell y'all, like, New Orleans is not the same because pre-Katrina, New Orleans was a place that was like a hidden gem. And now everybody knows about it. Since Katrina, it's become like this tourist destination. And that's great, but that doesn't reach the community. It doesn't reach the community. It's good for the good white folks that they, let have businesses and all of that type of shit in certain areas, like how hard it is for black people to have businesses in the French Quarter. It's a whole bunch of shit that goes on in this very predominantly black city. So yeah, it's really, it's bothersome to me that y'all are like, they got motherfuckers out here arguing race theory, trying to make sure African-American studies doesn't get included into curriculum in schools in Florida. And, everybody wants to be worried about shit that don't really matter. Like, I'm just glad the bitch ain't out here trying to rewrite history. Okay, yes, it's because she's a black woman. That's it in a nutshell. Same reason the white woman here in Georgia wouldn't vote for Stacey Abrams. It sucks because we never hear the positive. We don't hear the positive. We really don't. Like, I don't even like the fact that whenever we talk about having more businesses or stores in certain areas of the greater New Orleans area, I don't live in Orleans Parish. So when I'm talking about needing more than just 2 options for a grocery store, I don't want to hear from all of you ignorant ass white people. And I say that because that's the people that always want to comment to me under the comments of the news posts that I'll comment on about the shit, talking about, oh, well, it wouldn't be smart for them to come to New Orleans because of all the crime. Oh, then why the fuck do people keep traveling here for tourism if it's not smart for businesses to come here? That doesn't even make any sense. Like, honestly, there's a part of it that feels like racism to me. Yes, these young kids have nothing to do. They are like robbing people, all of that shit. Hell yeah. That's actually happening. But I also feel like, are they not robbing everybody's house in California right now? Like, what's going on? It's a sign of the times. And y'all want to blame it on one person. And it's just very weird to me. So horrifying. Why can't we take a page from Germany? They make sure all people are educated about how horrible. It is exhausting to live here. It's exhausting to live in Louisiana, to live in America, because I want to lie about the truth to protect white people's feelings shit is exhausting. But yeah, I feel like it's a lot of white people that want you to believe that New Orleans is just so terrible. It's so bad. It's like, then why do you live here? Move. Why don't you move? I'm not supposed to expect y'all to bring more businesses to the area I live in because there's crime. There's crime everywhere. What the fuck are you even talking about? Like I remember saying how dare you tell me to grow a garden? Bitch, you grow a garden. I'm tired of Metairie and fucking Kenna getting all of the stores. That shit is exhausting. It's crazy to me. Most of the tourism dollars come from Orleans Parish, yet all of the stores, all of the good shit goes to Kenner and Metairie. It is exhausting. We do not get that much shit going on my side of the wank. I'm just saying, like, yeah, shit be going on, but I don't feel like I'm unsafe where I'm at, in my neighborhood, around my neck of the woods. So you mean to tell me I can't get another grocery store? Like, what are you talking about? When I first got to New Orleans, I would hear it from the media being the biggest murder capital. Yeah, I never heard of Mardi Gras or any other events until I got older. Well, that's sad. Metairie is overcrowded at this point. Child, I'm in Cali and I don't like to take a purse with me when I start. Listen, I get it because I'm in Texas. Child, we know, and our governor doesn't have a backbone. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He lets them Republicans punk the fuck out him. I saw a TikTok a couple of days ago about how they rob you in France, and the shit was shocking as fuck. Robbing season is globally everywhere thanks to the pandemic, and thanks to y'all making shit more expensive and harder for us to live, because y'all trying to muscle everybody to going back to this slavery workforce environment that nobody wants to go back to since the pandemic. So true. I had to move from Kenner because of Ida. I definitely felt a difference living in Orleans Parish. Like, and I live on the West Bank. I live in the area not too far away off Manhattan. And you know how valuable it is for us to have all of the shit that we have on Manhattan close to us. Like, because if you in the city, they really give you no options. They give you really not a lot of options at all. So it's heavily relied on people who are from here having businesses. And I just heard my white manager telling my black female coworker why CRT is a bad thing. Critical race theory, that's one of those times I had to smile and walk away. I started to walk home. Girl, listen, that would have been one of them times. Yes, please lie. Please lie to everybody. Let's continue to do that. They trying to force us back to that 9 to 5. Yeah, they are. And everybody's like, no, you can just not have a business then. We'll just all be at home with no job. Okay, fuck y'all. Child, I agree. But let's move on. I just wanted to be messy with some local shit with y'all right quick. I saw somebody mention this, but we talked about it last night on the Ooh Ladies First panel. Did y'all watch the Ooh Ladies First panel last night? I hope y'all did. It was a really good show. I enjoyed it. I love when we get together. We talked about how we don't like this seating chart. The seating chart is dry. Like, why is it Giselle and Karen? Like, Karen maybe, Giselle no. Giselle had nothing going on in her personal life. Mia had more going on than Robin and Wendy. If it wasn't for Ashley's divorce, which we really didn't even see a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just her talking. But I feel like when it comes to who was giving us more entertainment, who had more storyline this season, I feel like they should have had Jacqueline up there for sure, because it's uneven and she was there for most of everything that went down. Giselle gave nothing. Giselle should be at the end. And it's tiring when we constantly see her in this seat, in this seat next to Andy, and she gives nothing throughout the season. It's exhausting. To me, it just it insinuates that it doesn't matter what the viewers think. All that matters is how the white people at Bravo feel about the black women on Potomac. That's the only thing that matters. It doesn't matter what the viewers think. It doesn't matter how we feel about the way y'all, put her on a pedestal for no fucking reason. And it's exhausting. Honestly, I feel like at some point, we're going to get to a point where people might be really trying to boycott Potomac. Is it just me that feels like we may be on the cusp of that? Because their attitude towards people's real concerns about the show are starting to get very Shawnee O'Neal to me. Y'all are too involved. Oh, okay, well, why should we stop fucking watching since we so involved? The only thing about it is you like some of the people on the show, and they do they do so much promoting it. Okay, so for instance, I noticed as a YouTuber, my videos of Real Housewives of Potomac, no matter how much I curse, no matter what, are more likely to be monetized than other videos. Why is Carlos King doing reviews of Housewives shows after the way Housewives and Bravo seem to give him the finger. It's like, I don't understand. Like, there's shit happening, but there are some episodes where Real Housewives of Potomac is fucking boring. But they argue about things like colorism, and then it brings more conversation to the show. But nothing is actually happening in the lives of these women that is invoking that interest. It's all about the arguments of colorism, the arguments of unfairness. That's the only thing that pulls people back to Potomac, is to watch motherfuckers fight about who's right and who's wrong. That shit is exhausting. Whatever happens to reality shows that were built on the lives of the people on the show? There's an obsession with Real Housewives of Potomac all the ways around, and I'm kind of starting to get annoyed with it. Like, I'm really starting to get to the point where everybody that keeps saying Potomac is the better housewife show, I just kind of feel like, is it though? People talk Cash Money shit about Salt Lake City, you guys. They really did. And I fell off of Salt Lake City because that's y'all don't watch it. But if people were actually watching Salt Lake City was more entertaining to me than Potomac. As far as story, let me be clear. Characters, not so much. Because I don't like a lot of them people. Y'all know I only like Meredith. But when we're talking about things that actually happened on the show, Jen Shaw's court case, Meredith and Lisa, and all the shit Lisa got going on. Heather always trying to make us care about her family, but really, we really more interested in why she like getting beat up by Jen. Her relationship with Whitney, the shit that was going on in Whitney's life. Like, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City actually had women with shit going on in their lives. Whereas Potomac is like, nothing's going on in anybody's life. So let's make up lies and fight about the lies. That's what it feels like. And I'm not saying that Salt Lake City is that good, but if you actually, I'm just saying, like, paying attention to the fact that they're actually giving a story. You know what I'm saying? Things are actually happening. Like, nothing's really happening on, like, are we dealing with what happened with Juan and Robin? Like, are we dealing with that on the show? No. Has it happened yet? Probably. What's going on with Giselle? We have no idea. Ashley, are you really going to divorce from Michael? Because ever since the court case, we haven't really seen much of you and Michael. Just you telling us when y'all have issues and when y'all don't. Wendy was complaining about being too busy, had some health issues, but for the most part, nothing really going on there. Candace is working on her music and doing all of that, but y'all don't really want to follow that. Y'all want to follow her arguing back and forth with Giselle about whether her husband, sexually harassed somebody. Like, not focusing on anything she has going on in her real life, but she is one of the more entertaining and interesting people. Karen. What does Karen have going on? Does anybody know? Or is Sharice being there really the only thing that Karen has going on? I don't like Sharice, but where's the story? Mia had more story. Mia should not have been all the way at the end. I may not like Mia, but Mia had more story. Her issue with Jacqueline, her issue with Wendy, with the Peter situation. She, you know what I'm saying? She's always getting into it with somebody. She had more shit going on and off social media. You got fired from all of them businesses that you were supposed to be in charge of. Girl, what happened? We're not talking about it, but we know it happened. We'll probably talk about it on a reunion. But I'm just saying, like, it just feels like we're not following any of their personal lives. And at least on Salt Lake City, we're following people's personal lives. But the seating chart is trash. I feel like it should have been Candace and Mia. It should have been Candace where Karen is. It should have been Mia where Giselle is. And then it should have been Mia, Ashley, Robin, and Giselle on one side. And I think it should have been Candace, Wendy, and Karen on the other side. Y'all trying to mix it up and put Ashley and Wendy on Giselle's side and Robin and Mia on Karen and Candace's side. I don't know what that's for. Is that to try to convince us that it's not a clique versus a clique? Like, what's going on? I don't know. These people have to see what happened with all the people that share their lives now. They just want to get on here and argue about silly stuff and collect the check. Real Housewives, and Carlos did say they've learned how to take advantage of the situation. Real Housewives of Potomac is doing this rival shit. I think we need 2 new people on the show. Every cast member in Salt Lake City had an issue going on in their life. For real. Mia losing her business and home. Like, come on now. Like, why are we not? They need to follow their personal lives over lies. Exactly. And Mia had a health scare, and we glazed over it. But she still had more shit going on. Yes, it didn't hit the blogs, though, until the man spoke up, but it definitely happened already. That's what I'm saying. It happened already. Mia didn't have a health scare. Yes, she did. Leave that lady alone. We ain't about to argue. Either way, it was a part of the story. She still had more story. I hope Sharice isn't invited to the reunion. You know she will be. Probably with a bad wig. She pretended to have... Child, listen. All right, hold up. Let's see what else is going on. Let's move forward. Child, Young Miami say, y'all know I don't give a fuck. It's too funny. All right, speaking of Real Housewives of Potomac, here's a little clip that Andy posted on social media.
There's a lot happening here. How are you feeling, Brandon?
I am feeling fantastic. I'm in a sparring match for my life.
Several women.
Several women, but I'm okay.
Wow. Really?
Who are the several women? Giselle, Sharice, Robin?
You're still the Muhammad Ali of touring shows?
I believe I am now, Andy.
Okay. Very good. Okay. There's a lot more to come. There's a lot happening here.
Child, he said there's a lot happening here. They want us to be interested. They're definitely trying to produce their own stories instead of telling us what's happening in their lives and letting the actual producers produce. I think that people need to start, like, there's something that makes me feel like y'all make these reality stars feel too comfortable. People need to be up for firing every season in a real way. Like, y'all need to be up for firing. If you're not going to show your life, why are you here? Like Carlos said, motherfuckers is in his DMs trying to show their lives. Got to be the 3 miserable musketeers. If Rob comes back next year, she better show what's going on with Wine. Sharice is at the reunion. There's a clip on Andy's page of her joining the group. You already know. It means they won't talk about the colorism issue again. Andy's makeup is making him look older than he is. Is it, or is he older? Or is it the alcohol? Because we know how Andy like to get fucked up. All right, y'all. Let's talk about Keyshia Ka'oir right quick, because I'm a little bit confused. Because, like, I remember people used to be saying all the time, Keyshia Ka'oir got children in Jamaica that she don't pay no mind to. And she was like, ain't nobody got no kids in Jamaica. What are y'all talking about?
I'm not sure if you see everyone on the internet saying how I have kids in Jamaica.
In Jamaica?
Yeah. Okay.
Not in Jamaica.
Gucci and I do have kids. I'm not sure.
Monica. So you got kids and I don't know them? Okay.
You know, we bring them to the shows and stuff like that, but I'm super private. But if I see you, I say, oh, hey, Monica, this is Dior, this is my daughter. But you're not going to meet them from online. Because they're not on social media doesn't make me a bad mother.
At all.
At Dior.
It doesn't. It doesn't make you a bad mother because you don't put your kids on social media. But it does make people question if you show the same care for the children that are not Gucci's. Because there are a lot of women who don't like the kids because of who the daddy is. And will leave those kids to fend for themselves, or they will not have the same life as your child or children with Gucci. Because she's pregnant again for the second time, right? In 2017, she said, I do not have 3 kids in Jamaica. But we heard her reference Dior. So it may not be 3 kids, it may be 1 kid. Okay? But this is both of their children right here. It's like, well, where are your other children, bitch? Like, I'm sorry, but that's what I love about Cardi. Anytime that they do a photo shoot, them other kids, Offset's other children are going to be there. Okay? Because she like, y'all not going to have everybody thinking I don't want this man to be there for his kids. So if we doing a photo shoot, I need all them other kids to be there. And yes, I do want photos with just me, my husband, and our babies, but I do want photos with me and the girls, him and the boys, me and all of the kids, him and all of the kids, us and all of the kids, and then I want one with me and my 2 babies. I love when she does that. I love when she does that, okay? Shade Room. Oh, Keyshia Ka'oir reveals that she and Gucci are expecting a girl. Keyshia Ka'oir, them other kids don't want to get posted, and they not gonna be posted, so guess what? Get used to it, not carry on. Why is she referring to them as them other kids? Girl. Because on some level, I feel like now you lied about it first. Now you're coming out and saying that you do have kids in Jamaica. And now you're telling us that they don't want to be seen. So because you lied about it, I feel like I can't trust if you're telling the truth. Like, I can't trust if you telling the truth, bitch, because you basically lied about having them other kids before. When she did her wedding, her kids were there but not highlighted. Maybe she can't film them. I don't think that's what it is. I think that they may not want to be seen. But I also feel like I think it's weird to do a pregnancy announcement with the kid and not have the other kids there. And again, she lied initially. Keyshia tried to troll, but them other kids backfired on her. Like that, to me, I feel like that you're acting like you're trolling, but I don't know people that play about their kids like that unless they have some type of, you know what I'm saying, disconnect. Agreed. People do too much picking and choosing, letting their relationship with the person they lay down with dictate their relationship with their kids. For real. Like that's what I feel is going on some level. And that's why you felt the need to say something about it now. Doesn't Gucci have a special needs child he doesn't take care of? I don't know if I'm getting him confused with Rick. No, I think he does. I think he has a child he don't take care of too. I think they probably both do that on purpose so that it won't seem like they're doing anything weird by not including those kids. I can't trust nobody who switches back and forth between looking like light-skinned and dark-skinned Michael Jackson. Something's off about Keyshia. Oh, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Don Gucci got yes. But y'all know how these niggas do. You know how these niggas do. They don't fuck with the baby mama. The baby mama feel away because your children with Keyshia get treated better than the kids that you had with her. So it's an issue and it's a problem. And it's like, fuck them kids if it's not you and Keisha's kids. Like, that's what it feel like. It feel like fuck them kids if it's not you and Keisha's kids together. It was a play on the word. She has 3 kids, but they were not in Jamaica. They lived with her. What was a play on words? Them other kids? That was a play on words? Okay. It's just real weird energy. First you lie about them, you know, now you talking about them, and then you saying that it's them who don't want to be posted. It's just weird. It's just all weird. I mean, come on now. Y'all gonna act like this shit with Gucci and Keyshia not weird. They are weird as people. Okay? I can't forget how she removed her ribs to have a smaller waist. Did she really? Did she really do that Janet Jackson shit? Wait, so she has 5 kids? Girl, I don't even know. I don't really care. Like, I don't care. I don't care whether she posts these kids or not. But I'm sorry, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look good. It kind of triggers me and reminds me of the way people like to treat, you know, certain kids differently depending on who the parent is. Even though you're the parent, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Moral of the story, claim your kids. That's all. That's all. And I feel like it's weird that everybody's acting like, oh, why y'all so worried about what they got going on? Bitch, if you're going to do photo shoots with some of the kids and not all of the kids, that's going to give people pause. Especially if you lied about having kids before. What? Like, oh, we weird. We weird because we expect you to show all your kids the same amount of attention and love, especially on social media. We weird. Okay. I'll take it. No, the post when she said she did not have 3 kids in Jamaica is weird. But, okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, did she, explain to me, Nika. So, did she have 3 kids in Jamaica or is it just 1 kid? Dior, because I heard her say Dior. I don't know. And y'all know in general I don't care. But girl, it seems problematic. I'm just saying. Keyshia Keyori is untrustworthy because I've never seen her belly button and I've seen her in prison. I've seen her in person. I'm sorry. Lady a whole alien. But look at any pic of her and you never seen it. Girl, that's probably because when she got her surgery done, they couldn't create a belly button that looked right. So she was just kind of like, bitch, no belly button. Anatomically incorrect. It's 3 of them. All 3 of them. Okay. So she has 1 girl. She has 1 older daughter in Jamaica that doesn't want to be seen. Okay, cool. I do wonder what her relationship with the baby is like though, because I don't know how I would feel if she was my mama. It's giving flowers in the attic a little bit. She has 5, I believe. Okay, so she does have 5. Okay, so it's 3 other kids with these, the one in her belly and this one on the floor. Is that what I'm to expect? And you know, she don't have any children in Jamaica. Not anymore. Not anymore is what you mean. Okay? So Bae says she does have 4 kids total. She's a Gucci stan. Okay. With this pregnancy, 5 kids. Yes. Okay, got it. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't know what's going on in them people's life, but that shit look weird. I ain't about to keep bullshitting with y'all. Everybody be sitting up there trying to act like motherfuckers weird when they call out shit that's weird. Why y'all worrying about it? Bitch, you posted it on social media. Don't ask me. Okay? Don't ask me. But you know, good luck to them. Good luck to the baby. All that. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. So, according to reports, multiple instances of contraband smuggling have delayed progress in Young Thug's criminal trial. Nigga still doing illegal shit while in trial. You know he did it. According to AJC, 3 incidents of contraband being brought into the courtroom have been reported, with one of the alleged incidents being caught on camera. Let me see. They got so many people moving around. I'm trying to see. Oh no, not like that. Child, not like that. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Y'all, these niggas is stupid. These niggas is so stupid. Prosecutor said the surveillance shows Adams walk over to where Young Thug is seated with his attorney and then drop a Percocet in his hand. A deputy confronts Young Thug and he turns over the pill to authorities. Girl, what is going on? These niggas is retarded. Okay? These niggas is so dumb. What the fuck were you thinking? When deputies searched... Hold up, y'all. Let me make sure I ain't overmodulated. Okay. When deputies searched Adams, they found him in possession of Percocet, marijuana, and tobacco wrapped in plastic and food seasonings to conceal the odor of weed, according to investigators. Adams was taken to Grady Hospital after he appeared to ingest other items of contraband in an effort to conceal the extent of his crimes within the courtroom. So you gonna swallow some shit to get away with it, but you did it on camera and you came in the courtroom with it. Whatever happened to throwing something over the gate? Y'all, I hate that. Y'all, I be sitting here under the lights and it always makes me sweat. I'm gonna go get Botox under my arms. I'm changing this shirt anyway. Like, nigga ain't even sweating like that. But under the lights on camera, it's such a weird sweat. I don't know why. Don't judge me, y'all. Bobo. Make it make sense. Baby, Thugger is never getting out. And I need my girl Mariah the scientist to realize that. Just make songs about it and get her a new man. Don't be like them girls staying with a dude in jail. Was it a ploy to act like they're smart enough? They aren't smart enough to play in a RICO act? Oh, I hope that's not what the case is. I don't think that's what it... I don't think they're smart enough to think that. I don't think they're smart enough to think that. This is the dumbest shit. I'm gonna need for DJ A1 to stop being at the top with dumb shit. Nah, something in the milk not right. Thug smarter than this. It's a setup. Is it? Is it a setup? Because he already on trial. Like, what was that supposed to do? Was that supposed to make him look worse? Like, give me a fucking break, bro. Y'all niggas is crazy. These niggas is stupid. And you know how I know they stupid? What little baby at? What little baby at screaming about how, you know... how they be out here. Where Lil Baby at? I'm sorry, not Lil Baby, 21 Savage. I don't know why I be confusing him in my head sometimes. Not Lil Baby, y'all. Lil Baby don't really be doing nothing, okay, with his face. He don't be doing nothing. It's just 21 Savage. 21 Savage got into a heated debate on Clubhouse. 30 of their niggas got smoked and nothing happened to us in real life, nigga. Okay, continue to tell people how you murdered motherfuckers on public platforms that are being recorded. Let's go.
Like y'all niggas ain't dying in real life, man. Stop playing.
Then that sounds like a few niggas I know from the rag. All right, bro. So you saying y'all undefeated on this side? Y'all ain't took no loss.
Man, every nigga that we beef with, nigga, 30 of they niggas get smoked, nigga, and don't nothing happen to us, nigga. In real life, nigga. It's real life, nigga. Man, hey, look, Cap, you from Chicago. I advise you to shut the fuck up. I advise you to shut the fuck up, cause the niggas that I fuck with out there spanking shit. So stop playing. Y'all ain't spanking nothing, nigga. That's the only thing y'all ever did.
Okay, so when people say shit like, oh, they trying to catch them, they trying to take them down, they trying to set them up, I just be like, so when they talk about the illegal things they do on recordings, they're not setting themselves up? No. It's everybody else that's out to get them. Child, I can't with y'all. Y'all gonna keep making these black men that do the wrong shit seem like victims, and I'm just gonna keep telling y'all they dumb, y'all dumb, and I'm over here. What Tokyo said, we be on Clubhouse every night, but people don't understand the dynamic of the room we be in. They literally just trolling in the Chicago room. Everyone be playing like that. When y'all gonna grow up? Everyone be playing like that. When are y'all gonna grow up? Tokyo, are you serious? Everybody be playing like that? Ain't no fucking body playing like that. What are you talking about? She said to know him is to know he's naturally calm and nonchalant guy. If you ever see him hype, it's probably not for real. He literally say this every time one of them come in there trolling. I'm mad this time it went viral. This why I be where I'm at. This why I don't be outside like that. This why I don't fuck with people like that. Because that is the dumbest shit I have ever heard. You want to sit up here and tell me that people don't understand the energy of a room because a whole bunch of gangster niggas are online saying gangster shit to each other. So when people start to investigate and trace it back to the audio, y'all gonna, oh, this ain't what it was. He's so nonchalant. He's so cool. He's so calm. Girl, what the fuck are you talking about? Ain't nobody playing. Ain't nobody playing. Why would y'all think people are playing about killing people when all of these rappers end up dead all the time? Like, what are you talking about? How are you playing about killing people in a community where all y'all do is kill people? Girl, what are we... See, this why. This why, girl. This why I just be chilling and stuff. This why I just be minding my business because motherfuckers don't make sense to me. Girl, she really said, we was just joking. We was just playing. It's just like, oh, yeah? Okay. And it really is giving, or it's always got to be some woman coming to the defense of a nigga that didn't ask her to. I haven't seen it for 21 since he almost couldn't come back into the U.S. because he was still not a citizen. Then came at black Americans next like we're lazy. Like, excuse you? Child, I be forgetting he not from here. We was just joking and the jokes line up perfectly with real life crime. Stop playing so much. Exactly. That's why y'all dumbasses keep getting caught up, sitting up there talking about they innocent, let them go. Why? These niggas is telling on themselves online. The child of police is watching them and stocking all the evidence they can get. And y'all is really out here stupid online. We was just playing. They make it so easy to get caught up. Like, I really don't understand, like, just being so stupid. Like, I just don't get that. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all really think y'all online and on a public forum. That's just a room. And that's how they just be talking. And niggas really be ended up dead. And y'all, like, it's just for play. It's trolling until indictments fall down with your legal damn name on it. Joke on that. Come on. They out here self-snitching, but people want to be on Gunna's head for getting himself out that situation. This toxic culture is getting tired. It really, really is. It really, really is. Like, I'm so tired of it. I think it's so fucking stupid because we not in the streets being stupid. We don't got common sense. The DA handing out Ricos like Tic Tacs and they playing. Right. We're not in the streets making stupid decisions, so we don't know what we talking about. Child, I love when niggas in the street, you don't understand, you don't know, you don't understand, you right, nigga, because I was smart enough to understand that there's some things I don't need to understand. I got the purview. And at the end of the day, y'all look dumb telling on yourselves online. Like, listen, murdering people? Come on, man. It's giving America's Next Top True Crime Podcast. Ain't it, though? 21 better hush before he got the Tory treatment deported back across the pond. Did they deport him? Downplaying situations. Yeah, that's exactly what she doing. Hurry up and come to the defense of some nigga. Hurry up. Hurry up, black women. Y'all ain't got nothing else going on. We talking about a black man doing something illegal and then talking about it online. Make sure y'all run in here so y'all can protect him from the consequences of his actions. Hurry up. Then watch Jen Shaw for 10 years. It means they watching these stupid men. Child, you know they are. Yeah, in prison is just a building with cells. Okay? Just a building. It's just a building. Oh, girl. I don't know what to tell you, child. Like, you know, they just go along with dumb shit like it's smart. And then be talking to smart people like we stupid because we think they dumb. Child. Let me see. Is there anything else I want to talk about before I get off here? Did anybody watch Cardi's interview with Jason Lee? I ain't really want to watch it. I'm going to just give y'all, you know, the truth. I ain't really want to watch that shit. Because I feel like she wasn't really giving no real information like that. Like the shit about Offset she didn't want to talk about. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I might watch it later on and see if it's interesting or entertaining, but I was like, I'll watch it when I watch it. Don't seem like it's that deep. But let's do one more thing.
Let me explain to y'all.
And this is old. I feel like this just resurfaced on TikTok and not everybody talking about it. But this is old.
Story. I flew this way from Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Been talking to her on Instagram for months. You feel me? I done spent damn near 5 G's on this. She talking about she don't want nobody touch her. Man, you got me f***ed up. You, man, well, you can leave. First of all, hold up. First she talking about she don't even fly Spirit, right? Talking about she don't fly Spirit. Okay, so I get her up, and so I get her up Delta. That's damn near 600-700 last minute, right? So plus her bags, check-in, all that shit. We go get her the Uber, all that shit. Then I'm down there at 2 G's already. So we get here. First night, I'm being a whole gentleman. I've been a whole gentleman. Have I not been a gentleman to you though?
So this is the thing. If this is how you are now handling this situation, you being a gentleman at the beginning was a manipulation. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't count.
I'm not doing anything. But you should have knew what it was if I flew you out here, though. Why come out here then? So, y'all, this is the Instagram.
That's a stupid question. That is a stupid question. Yes, that is. Oh, I know I saw it a while ago and somebody sent it to me. I was like, okay, I'll talk about it since y'all asked me. But that's stupid. What do you mean why she came? Because you were offering with your goofy ass.
You know what? I ain't gonna be no petty ass. Put your name on there like that. Okay, so why would you come halfway across the country knowing you didn't want to on that? I ain't say you did. You know what it was, though. You knew what it was.
And you knew what it was. And you knew what it was, nigga. This is the thing that kills me about you niggas. You don't want to go and pay for a prostitute, so you think you're going to trick off to these girls. But the thing about tricking off to these girls is there is no agreement, like, for sure that they're going to fuck you. They don't have to. That's why if you want guaranteed pussy, pay for a prostitute. You probably would have saved some money. But you don't want to pay for a prostitute. You want to trick off on a girl and love bomb her with gifts and shit so you can get her pussy from her. And when she come at you like, no, nigga, that didn't work. I still don't want to give you the pussy. Now what? Now you mad. Pay for a prostitute. She not a prostitute. She an Instagram girl that you tried to manipulate into tricking off on and it didn't work. That's why it's called tricking. Get you a prostitute and pay for the pussy like all of the other niggas that only want to fuck a woman. Like, but this whole thing about you getting online and trying to shade her because she tricked you, nigga, that's why it's called tricking.
You want to spend money. I spent 5 G's on you. What are you talking about? 5 G's.
And that's what you wanted to do. Like she said, this is how it go. I'm mad that you niggas feel like somebody's supposed to like care about your feelings or uphold giving you pussy because you spent money. Like, I don't have to do that. I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, do women have to say, like, do we have to start saying, you can do whatever you want to do. That don't mean I'm going to fuck you.
What you talking about? So look, she didn't, let me talk. Shut up. Then we about to go eat, right? So Shorty tomorrow, she hungry. So Shorty, call him. Pack all this shit. I'll help you
Yeah.
Pack all this bunk shit up. Pack all this shit. Pack all that shit up. It's not even about the. It's not even about. It's really about the money.
Honestly, I feel like this is some bitch made shit. Like his response, you a bitch. Honestly, I wouldn't have gave you the pussy neither. I don't care. I mean, I wouldn't be in this situation. Let's be clear, because I don't think flued out culture is safe. It's trafficking on some level. It's not safe, and I think a lot of women put themselves in situations where they are not safe, and then they get mad. Like I do get that. But I also feel like just like she knows that she can get, dropped off with, nobody paying for her plane ticket back and all of that because she don't want to give up sex. That's the risk that she takes. The risk you take spending all your money on somebody who you don't really fuck with like that is the risk that she may not fuck you. Like, duh.
About none, you feel me?
So you lame as fuck for handling it like this. Take the L. If you got money like that, take the L.
So listen. We get up the flight. Let me tell the
story. But you want to pump fake though. You want to pump fake and act like you got it like that. And old girl prove that you don't have it like that. So just pay for a prostitute.
We get off the flight. Somebody, we went back to the room. She like, I'm hungry. I'm alright. Well, let's go to a little restaurant or something. I'm trying to get her something to eat. She like, oh nah, I only eat the best. I want some crab leg. That's enough.
Them hoes always want crab legs.
Ordering steak. Crab legs, I'm buying all that shit though.
Okay.
Being a gentleman. You know what I'm saying?
That's not you being a gentleman. That's you being a trick. I need y'all to know the difference. Just because you paying for shit for a woman does not make you a gentleman. It makes you a trick.
If you're being a real, so I spent damn near 5 G's on this already. Who you want? You can leave. You can go. Yes, I'll help you. Pack this shit up. You can get the all out. Get all your shit. Pack all it. It's already packed. Yes. Tell him how much money I spent though.
Doesn't matter. Are you like what he don't even understand is like you're literally online on camera complaining about the fact that this woman is not illegally prostituting herself to you. He is so this is what I'm talking about. How is this also not working with that previous story about 21 Savage where y'all get online and out yourselves for the illegal shit that y'all do? Because you're literally sitting up here talking about, I spent all this money on her and she don't want to let me fuck. Dude, she not a prostitute. Prostitution is illegal. You dumb as fuck for getting online telling her and telling everybody that you mad that you couldn't get sex from her because you spent money.
Trust me. I can get some. It ain't enough for me to call. I got another through.
Then call her. Then call her and stop with this bullshit then.
Get your shit. Been here 2 days. 2 days talking about, oh, I don't want nobody touching me. She ain't on her period. None of that. Put your shoes on.
She not on her period or nothing. This nigga's crazy. He feels entitled to her body because he spent money. And we would just like for you niggas to realize, no, that's not how this works. I know, that's so unfair to y'all, huh? Fuck out of here.
You gonna whip me? She gonna beat me up? Please, come on now. Get your goofy ass out of here. You got me all the way up.
Nigga, you goofy. And look, still got the camera on her ass. Nigga, you goofy. You're literally mad because she doesn't want to fuck you. That's so whack. You niggas have no game. You have no game. Like, that's literally what it is. I feel like on some level when these women, like, of course, they want to take advantage of a nigga that's wanting to spend all this money on them. Like, bitch, you stupid too. Like, she's stupid too. Don't get me wrong. But to me, I'm just kind of like, you got to know that you paying to be in her presence. And then if you can convince her that she should give you the pussy, then she'll give it to you. But what you did was spend so much time on that date, probably, during this time, reminding her that you were spending money to get the pussy. She felt your thirstiness and didn't want to fuck you and decided that she wasn't going to. And that's her prerogative. She doesn't have to fuck you because you spent money on her. Everything you did was a gift. Everything you gave her was a gift. And you played yourself because you are living in like the society shit where y'all think just because y'all spent money on a woman, she has to give you her body. And she doesn't. Those two things don't always equate. A nigga could spend a little bit of money or a lot of money. But if he can't talk you out your panties, if he can't get the pussy from you because you want to give it to him, then all of the money he's spending don't matter. It helps. But you got to still be able to secure, you got to be able to secure the bag, so to speak. And you niggas don't know how to secure the bag beyond money.
Can you get the out? I can get my way any day, baby. That money nothing, baby. I hope that 5 G's is worth it. Lame, man. You look y'all put your Instagram on here, y'all. If you keep talking, I'm gonna tell everybody what your Instagram is. Yes, please leave. Get the out. Bye. 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 Get back home. Catch your ass over. Where you going? You don't even know where you went. Bye. Oh, let me explain.
So lame, y'all. I guarantee you she got there, realized he has dirt under his fingernails and body odor. That's why she was like, I don't want you to touch me. And he keeps showing us this, but he not showing us this. Like, she probably could have said worse. The behavior literally, like, for real. Like, I don't owe you my pussy just because you paid for something. Are you insane? But young girls, stop putting yourselves in situations like this, because essentially he could have hurt you if he felt like it. I'm glad he got on live. I mean, it makes him whack as fuck. But ultimately, him getting on live to me showed me that he wasn't going to physically harm you. If I was, I would have pulled out my phone. I would have started on live. I'm just make sure I get out of here safely, nigga, because I'm not going to fuck you. I also am the type of woman that I'm not flying nowhere if I can't afford to get myself back. So y'all hoes got to stop being stupid. But you know, y'all little young girls, this how y'all be. Y'all think this shit cute until a nigga beat y'all up and y'all get, trafficked or some shit. So for me, I feel like she dumb in this situation because she putting herself in harm's way with this lame ass nigga. You putting yourself in harm's way, man. Stupid. Stupidity. It's crazy. Y'all, I feel like everybody thinks that Druski is funny and you don't know whether he's being funny or I don't like it anymore. I don't give a fuck. There have been times where I've seen Druski do shit and it's like I couldn't tell whether it's a skit or he's being serious, but I would just suppose it was like a parody. But there is a point where it's like it's no longer a parody if it's the only thing you present. If it's the only thing you present, there's no juxtaposition. It's not a parody. It's who you are. Like, I don't know about y'all, but do you ever see Druski not being an asshole, not acting like an incel nigga? Like, you funny and you be making jokes and it make people think. But also, your overall existence kind of makes me feel like you playing, but you not.
Using the DM, you was like, and Spice out in the chat. So, are you trying to shoot a skit with Spice and Shaq?
Yeah, I think, Gorilla tried to get with Shaq.
Yeah.
I mean,
first of all, it's so weird when y'all talk about this to not have it right. None of those young women were trying to get with any of you niggas. Yet the way y'all talk about it is them trying to get with y'all.
Shaq tried to get with Gorilla. Yeah. That's who it was. Ice Spice, I was trying to get with Ice Spice. That was me.
Bro.
I still ain't got a chance.
Well, I tried. I mean, you can get an info. You in there? You big? You can get an info.
Come on, man. You just gotta let it ride, man. You gotta let it come to you. So right now I'm in that process, Shawty. If you watching this,
she gonna be watching.
I'm looking. Forward me.
You got a number. You got a number.
Nah, I ain't get a number. That's what I said. You gotta let it come to you, man. Because at the end of the day,
look who Jack Harlow pulled. Jack Harlow pulled one.
Oh yeah, Jack got it though. I ain't got.
She a prize. You keep talking about you the prize. She a prize too. Why y'all can't be two prizes?
Yeah,
together?
she's something. I'm like. She got a little something on.
I mean, you just bull jabbing, or would you like?
No. On a serious note, I really would. I like Shawty. Like I ain't. That's why I told her. I'm like, it ain't even about the music and all that. Like with me, you gonna get me. You know what I'm saying? So I tried, but she ain't really.
She ain't feeling you right now.
Not yet. When she see this, she probably gonna be like.
So what was problematic about this for me was Shannon Sharp basically telling this man to use your business relationship with this young woman to press her into fucking with you. That's what it sounded like to me. You ain't got a number? Why the fuck would he use her number to holler at her when the reason in which he was speaking to her from the very beginning was business? As a woman, it is so exhausting to feel like I can't even handle my business without y'all wanting to fuck me mattering more than the business, and you not picking up on I'm not fucking with you like that. I feel like he knows she not fucking with him like that, so then he gonna make it seem like she thirsty for his attention, which is really weird.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, she gonna be watching.
He like to talk about me publicly and stuff. Yeah, right. So she probably
happy innocent.
First of all, that shit funny because I feel like good and goddamn well that girl isn't like that lady. Like, I'm sorry, but we just gonna keep it a buck. We gonna keep it a buck. that it's gonna take a lot to get that girl to fuck with you. Period. Okay? And that's just how women are. Like, you gonna have to prove something, especially if you coming off like, you know, some weird ass nigga that is trying to use your business, you know, connection with me to try to pull me. I'ma feel like I can't trust you. I'ma feel like you weird as fuck. Like, even the shit he said to her in the interview, like, he was like, don't nobody care about your music, you know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think that it plays on how men so easily put young women in the music industry in these situations where they feel like if they don't give the right response, they may not be as successful as they want to be, regardless of whether they light skinned and thick as fuck it or not. I think it's a perfect example. And I think it's real problematic that everybody like doesn't pay attention to the nuance of this. Everybody, oh, it's just so funny. It's just so funny. Druski got a whole girlfriend. Okay, so why is it okay for him to get online and perpetrate this vibe, which I feel like, you know, basically devalues old girl. Like, it devalues her. It shades to her. It's disrespectful to her. But it's funny to y'all, so it's cool. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just an old hoe. I don't know. Hold up. How can I lose if how can I lose if I'm already true? Too stupid. But see, the old heads swear younger people got their ideals from nowhere. Nah, it comes from them. Right. Like, nigga, this old weird ass sketchy energy you giving, Shannon? Yeah. Shannon? Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It gives, I feel like I'm unattractive, so I know I have to do all of this like manipulation in order to get women to want to fuck with me. And a lot of times it's putting them, like, you know, basically putting them in a corner, pushing the women in a corner, so to speak, so that I can get them to respond to me the way I want. Shannon Sharp gives, yeah, I might be, you know, rich, articulate, famous, but I probably do feel like I'm an ugly nigga. I feel like I'm an ugly nigga. So in my heart, in my spirit, I still feel like I'm an ugly nigga. And I handle women in a way where I feel like they only fucking with me because I have money or because I'm, you know, big fine or whatever the fuck. And then it makes men feel like they need to be defensive to women because they feel like women are the ones that, you know, I can't trust. I can't trust my interactions with you. Meanwhile, you telling this nigga to use his business contact to fuck this girl, even though she done already let him know she's not interested. I mean, if you want to make yourself, you know, out to be the prey, that's fine. But we already know what it is. But see, the old head, yeah. Child, if it was supposed to be a joke, it's giving casting couch. Yes. I hate a lot, but F stuff he does is cringy. I hate a lot of stuff. Yeah, okay, I missed that one. I messed that one up. Shannon got that underbite that acts like a scoop. Yeah, he do. He can say, and is. I'm just saying, because I feel like the men, like, as black women, we know what society deems as ugly. And so do black men. And they internalize that. So even though we may not feel like that about them, they feel like that about themselves. And then they treat us like we think they're ugly and we're just trying to use them as an ugly nigga or a fat nigga or a rich nigga. We're just trying to use them. But it just comes from their own insecurity of feeling like they're not deserving. So you have to like trick girls and use, you know, business and use the public. And, or, you know what I'm saying? Because he was like, she gonna see I talked about it. And I'm sure Druski was joking throughout this whole thing. But my point is, if we don't know if you're joking, is it really a parody? If I don't see a juxtaposition between who you really are and the parody version of you, then I don't know which one is which. You feel me? Essentially, what you put out there ends up being the energy that people get from you, which is unsafe. I don't know why, but it feels unsafe. I don't care. It feels unsafe. Feels unsafe. These men are trash as fuck. Throw them away. Horse mouth. Their self-esteem needs to be rooted in something other than money or materialism. Yes, like a great personality. Shannon keeps incriminating himself too. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to do some research on him. But anyway, y'all, let me go. I love you guys so much. 2-hour BondyBlue show. I hope y'all enjoyed this. It's 103 of y'all in here. I'll probably release this like in parts later on for everybody else. But thank y'all so much for showing up, coming through, talking to me. I really, really appreciate y'all today. And, you know, I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Okay? Y'all hit me up in the discourse and all of those things. But thank y'all for coming through today. Let me see. Let me get this shit off the screen. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Have a good rest of y'all day. Bye.